Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and today I'll be discussing proper care and operation of the Heuer Aquaracer 300 meter caliber 16 automatic chronograph. It's important to note the proper operation of this watch is essential to maintaining its long-term performance and integrity as an investment. This starts by recognizing that although the watch is automatic winding, it can be manually wound by threading the crown out to the first position and then turning it in clockwise fashion 30 to 40 times until the watch can be seen ticking. You'll note the advance of the constant seconds hand at 9 o'clock. At this point, this automatic winding watch can energize itself in the natural course of action on the wrist thanks to the internal automatic winding rotor. If in doubt, wind the watch more, as you cannot overwind this automatic winding timepiece. The bridle-style mainspring will simply slip and relieve excess stress. It's also important to note that the watch features several rapid setting functions that need to be respected, starting with the date. First and foremost, the date can be rapidly cycled in the second crown position by turning it clockwise, allowing rapid correction of the date should the watch run down or encounter an irregular length month. However, because the watch also automatically changes the date overnight, there is a period from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. when the automatic date change is engaged. Never manually alter the date during that engagement period, as attempting to set the date during the engagement period of 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. can crash the movement and significantly damage it. It's also important to note, watch the advance of the constant seconds hand at 9 o'clock, that if you pull the crown to extremity, watch the hand, the watch stops beating, allowing precise synchronization to the second against a known accurate reference time, such as an atomic clock. It's important that after usage of any setting or winding functions, the crown be threaded in completely to protect it against physical blows as well as water intrusion. The watch features a chronograph, which is started with the pusher at 2 o'clock, stopped with the pusher at 2 o'clock, and reset using the pusher at 4 o'clock. It's important to start, stop, and reset in all cases in precisely that order, as actuating the functions out of sequence, for instance starting and resetting, can damage the movement significantly. Now, once the watch has been set, wound, and its date corrected, thread the crown in completely. Once threaded in, the watch, as it leaves the factory or the overhaul at an authorized dealer, is rated 300 meter water resistance. Now, TAG Heuer explicitly rates this level of water resistance for diving, for water sports of all kinds, for submergence, including deep submergence. However, TAG recommends that water resistance be tested every 12 months because hermeticity, as rated from the factory, is not a static feature of the watch. Seals dry up and age over time, lubricants evaporate, and the watch should always be tested on a yearly basis to ensure that the factory-rated hermeticity remains intact. In terms of precautions that should be taken, always remember that the pushers in the crown should never be actuated. The crown should not be threaded out, nor any of its setting or winding functions engaged when water is on the watch or the watch is submerged, as this will bypass the seals and introduce water to the interior of the case. This will result in cosmetic and mechanical damage. If you suspect that water has entered the case, take the watch to an authorized TAG Heuer retailer or boutique for immediate remedial action. Now, it's also important to avoid extreme temperatures between 0 degrees Celsius and 50 degrees Celsius. That's 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The watch is designed to operate between these extremes, and it should always be protected from temperatures beyond those extreme outer margins. It's also important to remember that a mechanical watch features a metallic hairspring that's extremely sensitive to magnetism. The watch should be kept away from refrigerator doors, powerful speakers, subwoofers, high-powered wiring looms, as well as professional magnetic resonance imaging equipment. Should you suspect that your watch has become magnetized, it's important to take the watch to an authorized TAG Heuer retailer where specialized equipment is available on site to demagnetize the hairspring and restore the performance of your watch. Regarding overall performance and condition of your watch, it's also important to note that TAG Heuer recommends a full mechanical overhaul every 4 to 6 years. Now, this should be performed only at TAG Heuer brand boutiques and independent authorized retailers, because here exclusively will you find the original factory replacement parts, trained personnel, and specialized equipment necessary to restore your watch to its originally factory condition, as well as to preserve its mechanical functions and its integrity as an investment. In addition, servicing with an authorized retailer ensures that you will have a TAG Heuer post-service warranty on all work and parts. To learn more about the TAG Heuer Aquaracer chronograph and the entire TAG Heuer line, call our specialists through our website, govbergwatches.com, and they will be happy to talk you through all phases of operating and maintaining this TAG Heuer Aquaracer chronograph.